Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL Stanley Cup playoff action. Game, what do we got? 5 in Buffalo. Montreal Canadiens at the Buffalo Sabres. Series tied 2-2. Sorry for the echo, just checking the audio. Sorry about that. And then I got to turn it down more next time. Let's check YouTube real quick. All right. Hey, and for the first time in forever, the chat, I didn't have to get out and get back in. All right. Let me mute this so we can have the goal horn without an echo. Okay, that's right. Might be a little warm. Might have to lose the Sabre hoodie here. We've warmed up. Let's go, Buffalo. Kick butt. Thanks, Ricky. Thank you, Ricky. Yeah. That's when the broadcast comes on. I mean, usually hockey games don't start before 10 minutes or 40 minutes after the hour. It's pretty rare. And never before 5 minutes or 35 minutes after the hour. That's why I always start my streams 6:05, 6:35, etc. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks again, Ricky. Gracie, hello. Go Sabres. Oh, the NFL schedule. Yep, tonight. Derek, hello. Random Aussie. Happy Friday morning in Australia. This is the Montreal Canadiens and Buffalo Sabres. Kieran is back. Hello. I am. Thank you. Hope everybody else is doing good. We are honoring and remembering, and they took it down. I missed it for Buffalo. Sorry about that. Nope, looks like we got the goalies. Not that there's going to be any surprises. What a series, but I hope whoever wins goes all the way. All right, we're doing Oh Canada. I don't know how much I can play. Dobish backed up by Fowler. Luukkonen backed up by Lyon. Scratches are for the Canadiens: Gallagher, Engstrom, Struble, Beck, Jacki, Reinbacher, Kapanen, and the third goalie, Montembeault. In addition to third and fourth goalies, Buffalo is scratching Kesselring, Carrick, Johnson, Dunn, Fiddler Schultz, Kozak, Murtica, Logan Stanley, Pearson, Metza, Komarov, Ostland, and Wahlberg. So Luke Shen in the lineup again. Thank you, Kieran. Let's go. Go ahead. Yeah, again, cheering for Buffalo, but whoever wins, I want to go all the way. And whoever ends up winning the East, I want to go all the way. And don't want any of the West teams to win it that are left. Oh, shoot. Are we already on to the next anthem? All right. I missed the anthem. We'll get it going. Sorry, I gotta clean my glasses. Filthy real quick. Don't mean to be tapping the mic stand. Excuse me. All right, they're almost done. Play ball. Well, drop the puck, I guess. I'll let it. I think we got enough time to let it finish here. All right, game on. Let's go Buffalo. Jason Palmaville. Doing the honors of getting the crowd to say, let's go Buffalo. Should be starting shortly now. All right. As we get a look at Lindy Ruff. All right, just about set. 6:11 Central Time, and I'm on HBO Max, so I will be behind. Underway. Sabres in blue, left to right. Canadiens in white, right to left. Sabres take it from behind their own net. Yeah, to the neutral ice, now back into their own end. Samuelson sends it up. No shots on goal yet. Behind the net for the Canadiens. Sent up the far boards and into the far corner. Buffalo behind the net. They are in the near circle. That's a pass, and now they'll head for a line change. Slowly to the blue line, to the red line. A pass and a dump in by Power. It's into the far corner. Canadiens going the other way now, though. Anderson sends it around behind the net for Texier. We've played a minute. Matheson's shot. Did it get through? The Sabres clear it out. No shot on goal yet. Far circle. That shot by the Sabres was wide and kept in. Sabres in the far corner, and we've played almost a minute and a half. 18:30 to go in the first. Sent to the near corner. Still no shots on goal. Looks like Krebs got it to the blue lines. I think Samuelson dumped it in. And they're still battling. I saw Hellenius out there. He has it near circle. Tough angle shot. I think hit the side of the net. Buffalo far circle to the blue line. Timmins. Far circle again. Another shot through traffic. Buffalo scores. 1-0 Sabres at the 18-minute mark. 2 minutes into the game. We'll see who gets the goal. First shot of the game. No indication by NHL.com yet. All right, Quinn had it to the blue line to Timmins. And then a shot from the far circle. I think Dahlin tipped it in. The shot was by... Oh, it hit... Holy cow, it hit Zucker's skate and then hit either Hellenius or Dahlin and went into the net. Still no indication by NHL.com. That is crazy. They're giving it to Zucker. I guess it hit a Canadian and not Dahlin or Hellenius. So if they gave it to Zucker, it means it hit a Montreal Canadian on the way in too. That was a dink doink and into the net. Behind the net for first goal of the postseason. Why is NHL finally Zucker from Quinn? Wow, did that take them forever? My gosh, NHL.com. That is like unacceptable. Into the near corner. Sabres, well, now it's sent out by, oh, good Lord. Not icing, though. Why can't I think of his name? Demidov. Jeez Louise. Just blanking on names. I apologize. Benson dumped it in, I think. It might have been Norris. It was either 6 or 9. Behind the net. Oh, they're both out there. There's Benson in the far corner. Norris sends it behind the net. Near corner. To the far corner. Looks like Power. Could be Darlene. Hard to see the number. It's Darlene. He's out with Timmins right now. Timmins trying to get to it in the near corner, and now Dobson tries to send it up, and it's out. Far circle shot. Rebound off the side of the net. Another rebound and into the far circle. Montreal at the neutral ice, waiting on a line change. Both teams, think, got their change. I will try to catch up on the chat as soon as possible. We'll get you the goal visualizer once they have it. Dumped in. Byram plays it to the far boards. But the Carrier is there and keeps it in the far corner. Slavkovsky trying to dig it out. They tried to get it to Suzuki behind the net. And at the blue line, it's blocked out. Sent in by Buffalo and sent out by Montreal. Boy, that sure looked... It's got to be Gooley, right? I can't... No, that's Matheson. Whoever that was went off. All right, Matheson leaves it. I think he's out there with Gooley, yes. He dumped it in, and it's icing on the Habs at 15-22. They just took a shot away from Montreal. Hello, Chicago baseball guy. Nice handle. Yep. Yep. Oh, is it Packers Bills? Okay. I don't even know. Yeah, that's right, because I heard the Packers would be playing the Dolphins. So that makes sense. Sent to the far circle. Sabres send it out. Red line. Dumped in by Hellenius. Zucker makes a hit, but Deneau sends it out. And they send it up ahead to Anderson in the far circle. I think that was a late offsides call at 15:01. Great start. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do. That puck hit two people. It hit a Sabre and a Canadian went in. I haven't seen it yet. Hello, Brian Thomas. Welcome. Dan, what's up? Yep, game 5. It's huge. Still got a feeling it's going to end up going 7, but we'll see. Into the near corner for Montreal. They send it behind the net. And Greenway taps it out for Buffalo. Brought up, and a shot was wide by Luke Shen behind the net. Buffalo, let's see, to McLeod. Back to the blue line. Kept in. Pass to the far corner. Greenway fell down. Power with the puck. In front of the bench. Now the Habs in front of their own bench get it, and they'll get a line change. I could have sworn that was Jack-Eye, but he's scratched. Who the heck was that? Looked like 72. Sent in by Montreal. Behind the net. Slavkovsky there. Back to the blue line. Hudson takes it to the point. Sends a shot. Big rebound. Looked like Caulfield couldn't quite get to it. Sabres send it out. And Sabres tried to center it, but the Habs have it. They send it ahead. Suzuki chases behind the net, but Byram tapped it. Oh, they keep it in. Suzuki shot and a goal. The Habs have tied it up at 1-1 at 13-29. Caulfield, his 4th of the playoffs. Must have tipped in Suzuki's shot, I think. We shall see. Yep. Suzuki shot it, and I think Caulfield tipped it in. Off the... Oh, maybe it was a pass. Thank you. That may have been a pass. So, tipped in. Caulfield's fourth from Suzuki and the Slavinator, Slavkovsky. 1-1. We've played 6.5 minutes. Somebody's stick just went flying after the draw. Montreal dumped it in. Behind the net, Dahlin can't get it out. Habs send it behind the net. They've taken a shot away from Buffalo now. Rebound at the side of the net. In the crease, did Luukkonen freeze it? No, he did not. Matheson, another shot. This time, Luukkonen gets it. And we have a little bit of pushing and shoving. Samuelson for Buffalo. And this will be the under 14 media timeout. 1-1 the score. Suddenly 7-2 the shots. Montreal. And we hit the under 14 media timeout. Let's go Sabres from Toronto. Hello. Hands off. Welcome. Yep. I don't want to talk about it. It was 3-0 after 1. It was 3-1 after 2. They scored 2 goals in about 2 minutes and 10 seconds in the final. It was less than 5. I think it was at 3:33 to go was the first goal. So, like, with 3:40 to go, they were still up 3-1. Hey, Jonathan, what's up? Eventually. Gotcha. Yeah. 2 minutes in, Zucker. Sweet Nick and Cole. Yeah. Cole, Caulfield, and yeah, Suzuki. Yeah, he got an assist. Yep. Okay, let's do the visualizers while we got time. Quinn had it, far circle, back to Timmins at the blue line, pass to Quinn. Quinn fires it, it hit Zucker, and then I swear it must have gone off of either Deneau or Matheson and in, because it wasn't done getting deflected off of just Zucker. And on this one, Suzuki behind the net, Timmins lost it, or he sent it past Norris. Slavkovsky to Suzuki to Caulfield for the easy tap in. So it looked like Norris coughed up the puck. And we are set for the faceoff in the near circle. They just added another shot for Montreal, by the way, during the break. All right, Hudson keeps it in after they win the draw. Sent towards the net from the far circle, saved by Luukkonen and held on. He's made 8 saves already. 7 minutes and 2 seconds into the game. Yeah, Montreal's had the better scoring chances. Buffalo's was a dink doink or double doink goal, seemingly. Unless I get proven wrong by another replay angle. Far circle face-off. Blue line keeper, Montreal. Hudson's shot blocked to the far corner. Caulfield. Nope, taken out by Timmins. Pass ahead. Benson with the how's she going into the near corner. A little half spin. Benson trying to dig it out. Missed Norris. They get it to the blue line. They dump it in again, near corner. Behind the net, Dobson is there. Norris has it again. He heads back behind the net. He centered it. Powers shot. Big rebound. Habs get it back to Power. I'm sorry. Sabres got it back to Power, and the shot is in from the far circle. Pardon me for tripping on my words there. It looks like that was McLeod. And it's 2-1. 2-1. I think this will be McLeod's goal at... Whoops, sorry. I must have messed up. No, wait, 12:15. Okay, I thought I saw 11:15. Benson did the hard work in the corner. Norris sent it back to the near circle. Shot got deflected. Back to the blue line. Far circle shot. Dobish got beat glove side high, I believe. There was a lot of traffic. Benson on the screen. Somebody else as well. Unless Benson tipped it in. No, Doan. Did I say McLeod? I meant Doan. I'm so sorry. 91, not 71. I messed up. Doan on the goal. Another goal! Montreal just tied it at 12:06. Wow, this is 3 shots for $1 here. Neither goalie doing so hot. And we got some discussion. Nope, this is a goal. Doan from power. 14. No. How many seconds later? I can't. Nice rafter cam replay. Thanks a lot, TNT. Off a skate and in. It went off the skate of who is that? Texier. Just looking for a deflection, and they sent it in off the skate of Texier. 2-2. Is this going to be an 8-8 game? Texier, but there'll be an assist. Doan's third, Texier's third. And we're 2-2. We've just gotten over the 12 just over the 8 minutes into the game. All right, finally sent in by Montreal. So somebody blasted it, and it went right off of Texier's skate, right in front of the net and right in front of the crease and into the back of the net. Really nothing Luukkonen could do on that one. Montreal just iced it. Whistle at 11:23. This game is crazy so far. Saturday night. Yeah. And the Wild had a goal called back, too. That was the killer, too. Oh, Caulfield, yeah. It's a war. This first period is insane, yes. Yep. Back underway. Near circle. Sabres trying to keep it in. Blue line. Nope, knocked out. And what's the call? Offside on Buffalo? What was that call? Why did they blow?
The Buffalo Sabres getting through the neutral zone, entering the offensive zone. There's been several mishandles.
Yeah, 7:45. 7:45 and then 7:54. So whoever just said 9 seconds. Yep, correct. 9 seconds apart on the goals. All right, behind the net. Far circle shot blocked by the Sabres into the near boards. We've played 9 minutes. We've had 4 goals. Into the far circle. That is sent around. Oh, crap. Evans. Why couldn't I think Evans? Good night. Wait, I thought they scratched Jack-Eye. No, Oh, they have more than one Jack-Eye. I didn't know that. Okay, Jack-Eye is out there. I didn't know the Habs had more than one Jack-Eye. Florian Jack-Eye. Arbor Jack-Eye is out there. I was going to say, I swore I saw 72 out there. All right, 10:15 to go in the first period. And might be icing on Buffalo here at 10:13. Cleveland and Cincy. Yep. You're right, Kieran. I didn't see that till It is crazy. Hello, Metro. How's it going? Yeah, 4 goals. Yeah, good call. 554, 4 goals. This is nuts. 4 goals in just under 6 minutes of game time, since the first one was at 2 minutes. Blue line shot saved into the near boards. Oh, I guess that wasn't a shot. Must have been blocked. Still 10-3 Montreal. Yeah, this last one was not the one that pass to the middle for the and another goal. Hellenius, I think, just buried it. 3-2. It is Consta Hellenius. Holy cow. From the slot, high slot, at 9:45. Maybe they're going to try to get something here. It is only a 1-goal game, but you wonder if Martin St. Louis is going to switch goalies. I mean, I believe Dobish has played the entire playoffs. Great passing. At least one great pass. Hellenius beat him glove side low, really. He didn't seal the near. He got beaten 5-hole. 5-hole. Hellenius from Samuelson and Dahlin at 10:15. This is crazy. This is like 1980s hockey. Gonna have a 8-7 game, maybe a 9-6 at this rate. We've just played 10.5 minutes. You could double that. We're gonna have an 18-12 game at this pace. All right, far circle. Sent out up over the red line. Slavkovsky passes it. That looked like offsides. No call. Shot behind the net. Near corner. Sent to the blue line. Matheson dumps it to the far corner. We're under 9 minutes to play in the first. Hellenius, 20 years, 3 days. I think he might be the youngest Sabre in playoff history or something with a goal. Dumped in by the Habs. Taken behind the net, near corner. Right to the point. Anderson turned it over, though. 2-on-2 the other way for the Sabres. Greenway looking. Greenway sends it to the far corner for Malenstein. He gets tackled by Gooley. And centering pass to McLeod. McLeod passes. Long shot from the blue line. Collision just outside the crease. Sabre slow to get back on his feet. And Montreal clears it. Down in front, Buffalo fans. Oh, somebody got their glove knocked off for Montreal. No call. That was Anderson. Whoa. Refs are letting some rough play go untouched. Dude, sit down. Can't see the near boards, you guys. Dumped in by, a hit by Buffalo on Evans. Behind the net. Tuck passes to the far side, and Thompson tried to dump it in. Montreal in front of their own bench sends it across. Out of the reach, though, and Buffalo skates it in. That would be Dahlin. Shot from the far circle, blocked. Taken out. And dumped in by Newhook for Montreal as they get a line change. We're under 7 to go in the first. I think we're due the under 10 timeout still. Shot from the blue line into the near boards. And sent out by Buffalo to the red line. Pass to the left wing. Dumped in. Matheson trying to get it. Veleno is there for the Habs. Looks like McLeod picked it up. Leaves it at the blue line. Who's out there with Timmins? Probably Darlene. No, I don't know. Sent out by Montreal. Both teams getting changes. Now Buffalo takes it back in their own zone. Doan with the puck over the red line. Up the middle. Pass to the far boards. Caulfield gets it to, I think, Matheson, who sent it out. 6 minutes remaining. First period. 3-2 Buffalo. 10-6 shots Montreal. Pass up the middle. Shot wide. Taken behind the net. Far circle. Red line pass. Or actually dumped in behind the net. And icing called on Montreal at 5:43. Good goal. Habs. Man, I'm so far behind. Yep. This is like game 1 of Minnesota, Colorado. Yep. Wait a minute. I thought we had an icing. Why are they going to a commercial break? Must not have been an icing then. No. What are they doing? TNT made it look like they were going to break, and then all of a sudden, no, we got the draw after the icing. Jeez Louise, they are so bad. Canadiens sent it in. Buffalo takes it out of their own zone. TNT has no score bug. Thompson centers it. Tipped to the far circle. Sent towards the crease. Nope, taken behind the net. There we go. Thanks for the score bug there, guys. Jeez Louise. Puck is in front of the crease. Now it's into the far board. Slavkovsky trying to get it out. Doan falls down. Or no, Krebs fell down with him. Buffalo shot. I don't know if Dobish saved that or if it just went too high. 4 fastest goals in playoffs since Capitals Rangers in 2024, April 21, 2024. 4:50 to play in the first. 10-7 the shots. Buffalo at the neutral ice. Far circle. Sent in the crease. Where's the puck? Dobish froze it. They blow the whistle at 4:37. That should be the under 6, if not, it might even be the under 10 media timeout. 3-2 Buffalo. Wow. What a crazy start to the game. Yep. Sabres have. Sabres have. Sabres. That's exactly right. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yeah. 8-7 would be good. Maybe. I thought maybe he might, but not. Maybe at the intermission. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. Game 4? No, I thought it was game 1, Minnesota, Colorado. That game was like 9-6. Like, Colorado had a 4-0 lead. Minnesota took a 5-4 lead, and then they got outscored like, I think it was, it was 5-5 after 2. So then it was 4-1 in the third. Yeah, again, 80s. Yep, exactly. 10-7, that's nuts. Yeah. Well, I forgot what Buffalo's. I don't even know what Buffalo's mascot is. We'll have to do the visual. I'm going to catch up on the chat first. Right. Ditch the goalie. This is great. Okay, just caught up. I think we did the first 2. Let's do Dones, and then we'll have 2 to do. So that was a pass sent by Norris. Now it's back to Power. Over to, yeah, that was a shot by Doan. And it went in from the far circle. Texier and Hellenius, the other goals. All right, 11-7 the shots. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Sabretooth, thank you. Oh, we got ice repair. Dobish might be worn out. Yeah? Could be. All right, ice repair. So Texier, Gooley dumped it in. Anderson tapped it to Dano. And then it was Carrier who just sent it in off the skate of Texier. And then Hellenius. Samuelson got the pass, carried the red into the ozone, far circle. Hellenius retrieved it and then buried it. 5-hole past Dobish. So I think we got all 5. We can do it again at the intermission. All right, ice is repaired. Should be ready. Let's see. It's Evans against McLeod. Buffalo wins the draw. Shot was wide, near corner. Evans, or no, taken out by Newhook, sent ahead. How is that not offsides? Buffalo takes it away, skates it in. Greenway sent it. Well, actually, they have it back in the neutral zone. And now Buffalo dumped it in. Gooley digs it out. Gooley sends it up the boards. Power gets it, sends it by the benches. Pass got away. Jackeye sends it behind the net to the far corner. And finally, Buffalo gets it out of their own zone. Dump in behind the net. Near corner, Jackeye behind the net. Jackeye to Bolduc. Over to the far circle. Excuse me. All right, now the Habs make a pass to the right side or the far side. Shot from the far circle. Luukkonen froze it at the side of the net. 328. Yes. I got 17. Yeah, 3 more for 20. And now the under 6 media timeout. Yeah, I had a feeling we had gone way past the under 10. All right. Well, we'll get a scoreboard check. We'll remind you first, Golden Knights, Ducks, probably 8:50 puck drop. We'll get to it as soon as possible following the conclusion of this game. Is there NBA tonight? There is. What? Oh, that's Friday. There is no NBA tonight. All right. Fair enough. Didn't realize the NBA was off. Take a look at the WNBA then. 7 and 9 o'clock on Prime. That's where those games will be. So, yeah. Lynx Wings, a battle of 1-1 teams. Liberty Fire, Liberty 2-1. Fire 1-1. And the Tempo picked up their first win this week. I think last night, maybe. Yeah, I know, but the whole playoffs, they don't forget, Dobish played 7 games against Tampa. We're already at game 5. He's played 12 games. So, yep. What's up, Star Strider? Yeah, I think you're right. Yep, the NBA is off. 2 games tomorrow. Gotcha. Okay. We'll have WNBA tomorrow. 2 games. The Ion doubleheader, 6:30 and 9. WNBA is off on Saturday, but all right, to the blue line and out. Buffalo circles back to their own zone. Norris gives it to the defenseman. Who's out there? Samuelson is out there with Darlene. Samuelson lost it at the red line. Suzuki sent it back to his defenseman. Pass ahead. Hudson now dumped in. Slavkovsky couldn't get there. Samuelson sends it across. We're under 3 to play. And a whistle, 2:54. What's this whistle?
Always got the hands going. You know that? You know I'm ready for that one, huh?
Oh, I guess the puck went in by Darren Pang between the benches. So a whistle, and they've updated the shots. They took one away from Montreal. 11-8. Portland Fire to cover halftime and Lynx to win. Gotcha. Good luck, Star Strider. All right, 2:54 to play. Face off in front of the Buffalo bench, just out there to side their defensive zone. Matheson dumps it in after Montreal won the draw. Power behind his own net, sends it up the far boards. Thompson passes to Tuck. He's chasing it behind the net. Tried to get it to Thompson. It's in the near boards. That is Byram. He doubles back, sends it to the blue line. Looks like Krebs. A shot was blocked. Byram tries to get to the rebound. Byram will pass to, I think that's Krebs. Krebs pass to the near side. Taken away by Anderson for Montreal. Montreal dumps it in and heads back for a line change. Power scoops it up behind his own net for the Sabres. Skated out and dumped in behind the net. Gooley pass over the red line. Demidov carried in. It is behind the net. Newhook lost it. Sabres bring it out. Quinn a pass to the right wing. Zucker sends it back to Quinn. Quinn tough angle shot. I think it was blocked. Behind the Montreal net. Sabres trying to dig it out. Pass taken to the blue line. Near circle. Quinn lost the puck. Taken back by, I think, Darlene. Quinn far circle. Leaves it. Samuelson, I think, with the shot. That was Timmins. Sorry. Timmins cleared out by Montreal. And we get to look at Gooley sitting on the bench. That's a great shot, TNT. All right, 1 minute remaining in the first period. Dumped in to the near corner by Buffalo. Veleno trying to dig it out for Montreal. Malenstein for Buffalo. They get it back to the blue line. Power to the far side. Shot. Deflected into the corner. Dobson sends it to Matheson. Wait, Matheson and Dobson are together? Yeah, I guess so. Dumped in by Buffalo again. Nope, Buffalo was offside the call at 31.4. All right, don't forget to vote in the poll on who you think is going to win in the YouTube chat. We have 33 votes. Currently 55% Buffalo, 45% Montreal. I only see it on my desktop. I don't see it on my tablet or on my phone. So if you don't see the poll, just let me know in the comments or in the chat who you think's going to win and who you're voting or who you're rooting for. It doesn't have to be the same team. Dump in from the neutral zone by Buffalo. It's kept in at the blue line by Samuelson. Sent behind the net. And into the near boards. Finally, Montreal got it to neutral ice. 8 seconds to go. Up ahead, Montreal near circle. Suzuki sent one or tried to pass it to Caulfield. It went wide. That is the end of the first period. We had tons of goals early. And it is 3-2 after 20 minutes. Looks like Samuelson and I missed who the Sabres player was that they were separating. I guess Dobson. 11-8 the shots, Montreal. 3-2 the score. Oh, that was a great play by Samuelson in the crease. He's the one that picked off that pass. Otherwise, that might have been an easy tap-in goal for Caulfield right before the horn sound. Yeah, in fact, they counted another shot for the Sabres. Never mind. Crazy first period. Lots of goals. Zucker's first to the playoffs from Quinn and Timmins, 2 minutes into the game. Caulfield's fourth of the playoffs from Suzuki and Slavkovsky, 6:31 in. Doan's third from Power at 7:45. 9 seconds later, so the Texier got his third from Carrier and Deneau. Carrier just sent it in off the skate of Texier. Was just a deflection, was not a kick by any means. And then Hellenius. So 5 goals in 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Then we played the final 9:45 scoreless. Hellenius is first of the playoffs, and Samuelson and Dahlin on the assists. Nice, Ricky. Nice. Yeah, again, we'll see. Maybe it happens to start the second period. You never know. I kind of think maybe Dobish needs a rest. He played 7 games against the Lightning. They're playing every other night here against Buffalo. Fowler is young, but he's a capable backup. But I don't know. Maybe since it's a 1-goal game and he settled down, they'll send him out for the second period, but we'll see. Yes, she's probably the best player in the league. I mean, unless you want to say Asia Wilson still is, but I think Paige is probably the best player in the league. No offense to Caitlin Clark, but she was hurt 3/4 of the year last year. Okay, not 3/4, 2/3 of the year last year. Yeah. The second could be scoreless, and then we could have fireworks in the third. That's just the way hockey goes sometimes. Or you get the fireworks in the first 2 periods, and they settle down in the third. Yeah, no, I agree. I think she's the best player in the league, no doubt. Tried to pull the goalie or switch the goalie. Yeah. All right. Again, 3-2 Buffalo, 11-9 shots on goal, Montreal. Face-offs 11-7, Montreal. No power plays because no penalties. Hits 10-7, Montreal. Block shots 6-4, Montreal. Giveaways 5-5, takeaways 2-2. So Buffalo won game 1, 4-2. Montreal won game 2, 5-1. Montreal won game 3, 6-2. Buffalo won game 4, 3-2. It's already 3-2 Buffalo at the end of the first. So other than game 1, we've had a couple blowouts. I mean, game 1 and 4, sorry. So we will have game 6 in Montreal Saturday night, 7 Central. We'll see if we go to a 7th game on Monday. So no hockey Friday and Sunday unless for some reason they decide to start. No, they can't. I guess if the Knights win tonight, maybe they would start the Western Finals on Sunday. I could see that. So we may end up having hockey on Sunday. We'll see. All right, again, Knights Ducks tonight in just under 2 hours. Mystics Fever tomorrow night. Sky Mercury tomorrow night, 6:30 and 9. If necessary, Saturday, Game 7, Ducks Knights, only if the Ducks win at home tonight. But we will have Sabres Canadiens Saturday night, 7. Sunday, Aces Dream, 12:30, and Sky Lynx, 6. Monday if no Game 7 in this series, then we'll have WNBA. I think they got a doubleheader. I think I get both. Whoops. Switch. Gotcha. Cleveland's leading 3-2. Oh, yeah, we can go, we can check out baseball. We'll get you some finals. Wait, Cleveland? Oh, no, you're talking NBA. Gotcha. In baseball, the A's lost at home to the Cardinals 5-4. In Houston, Mariners 8, Astros 3. In Milwaukee, Brewers 7, Padres 1. In Minneapolis, Minnesota, Twins 9, Marlins 1. In New York, Mets 9, Tigers 4, as heard on Sinbin Stream earlier today. In Cincinnati, Reds 15, Nationals 1. In Pittsburgh, Pirates 7, Rockies 2, Giants, Dodgers in just over 2 hours. 3 games in progress. Phillies, Red Sox, no score, bottom of the 4th in Boston. In Atlanta, Cubs, Braves, no score, bottom 3rd. Royals, White Sox in Chicago, bottom of the 1st. Royals got one in the 1st inning, top of the 1st. And yeah, nothing underway yet in WNBA. I guess we can leave the baseball box up. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I got to get something to eat. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. You were talking Cavaliers. Right. Sorry, I goofed on that. Not Guardians. Oh, did we release the schedule yet? I guess I could take a look at that. 20 shots. Yeah, did they adjust anything yet? Nope, still 11-9. Sorry, just texting my son. One moment here. All right, well, let me take a quick look before I take a break. Maybe you got to figure the schedule's coming out in a minute, right? The heck? What? Oh, okay. Packers schedule is out. All right, let's take a look at the Packers schedule. Then I'll take a break. I think it's on Packers.com. If not, I'll just go to Twitter. Oh, come on. I don't need your stupid, okay, preseason. Yeah, I don't care. We have, they'll be playing Pittsburgh, Denver, and Arizona. Can we please get this pop-up out of here for the love of God? There we go. All right, Packers open up. I'm not going to say anything. She was injured last year, so it's not that she's overrated to me. I just find her unbelievably annoying. And the Fever. I love that Fever team that was playing the Aces, though. That was fun. They gave the future champs all they could handle in a 5-game series. All right, Packers open up in Minnesota. Then at New York. Home opener Thursday night. Again, they had their home opener. Or did they had no? They had two at home. Well, they get their Thursday night game out of. I know they're playing Thanksgiving Eve against the Rams too. All right, they got the Falcons opener up at home on a Thursday. Then they're at the Buccaneers, so 3 of 4 on the road. Ooh. Then home versus the Bears in October, so not like snowy weather. Then the Cowboys on a Sunday night. Of course, the Cowboys are on Sunday night. So let me see. I got to figure out when these Bear games are at because I got to figure out which games I'm going to get and which I might have trouble getting. We'll get to the networks and stuff and other. Okay, Cowboys then at Detroit late afternoon. Carolina week 8. Patriots in Foxborough week 9. They're done with the Vikings November 15th home before they played. Let's see. They played. So they played 1, 2, 3, 4 division games by week 10. Huh. Usually they save those division games for late in the year lately. Week 11 bye. So coming out of that bye, they're on the road in Los Angeles for the Netflix game, Thanksgiving Eve. Then at New Orleans, home against the Bills. Okay. Sunday night, week 14, against the Bills. Then home against the Dolphins. Okay, good. Make the Dolphins come here. I think that was the last time I went to a Packer game was against the Dolphins on Thanksgiving 2 years. I didn't go to a game last year. Then they're in Soldier Field, week 16, on Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas. Packers at Bears. Monday night, home. Oof, that's going to be cold in Lambeau. A Monday night game against the Texans, and they'll have a week 18 game with the Lions. So they do have 2 of 3 against the division. But they finish with 4 of 5 at home, so that's good. They're going to need it. 1, 2, 3, 4 of 5 after a week 11 bye. All right. Hopefully they win the division this year. Shoot, I need to take a quick break. Dang it. Yeah. Who do I have winning the cup? I hope the Sabres. Then Montreal. I thought it was going to be Buffalo over Minnesota, so I was dead wrong. Hello, Hilltime Sports. Hope you're doing well. I hope the winner of this series wins it, Buffalo or Montreal. Then I hope Carolina. Sorry, I can't stand your Ducks. I know you're a Ducks fan. I can't, as a Kings fan, I can't stand the Ducks. Yeah, I know. I didn't have a chance to look. It was during the game. Oh, nice. Yeah, week 1. That's right. I don't know about your math there. It's in Lambeau. Don't write off the Packers just yet. Parsons and Kraft back. Although, yeah, no, it's not in Lambeau. It's in New England. Thanksgiving and Christmas. Oh, wow. Yes. I bought a piece of paper for stock. Okay, I got to get something to eat real quick. I'll be back. Birds on Lions and Cowboys are always home on Thanksgiving, and then there's the Sunday night game. All right. Dang it, I should have got something to eat. All right, I'll be right back. Ugh. All right, we're underway. Second period. Pardon my chewing. Already a whistle. 1955. I don't know if that was icing or offsides probably on Montreal. There's a guy behind Lindy Ruff with glasses and a bald head in a Sabres jersey. All right, dumped in by Montreal. Apparently it was offsides. Montreal in white, left to right. Buffalo in blue, right to left. The Sabres finally get it out to neutral ice and dump it in from the red line. Tuck was the one that dumped it in. Montreal clears it. Carrier up ahead to the left wing. Another offsides on Montreal. 1929. He said he'd be back. He was in for baseball earlier. He said he'd be in for Ducks Knights. I guess he didn't want to watch this one. Yeah, he definitely said Ducks Knights he'd be back. So I didn't ask about Buffalo, Montreal. All right, into the far corner and a pass sent up to the near side. Dumped in by Montreal, but quickly the Sabres play it out the far boards at the red line. Looks like Benson with it. It's so hard to see the numbers. My picture for TNT or HBO Max is terrible. It's so washed out. Icing on Montreal called at 18:50. That 5-second whistle. Yeah, I guess it was offside. That was the best I could figure. I mean, without having a quick updating play-by-play, I'm just making my best guess. So. All right, face off, sent out, near circle, shot, saved from a tough angle. Luukkonen hangs on at 18:40. So Dobish is still between the pipes for Montreal, so no change there. And obviously Luukkonen in for the Sabres. 12-9. The shots just were updated on that shot. Yep, 23 likes. Yep, 7 more. That would be great. That trying to get 30. Excuse me, at least every game. See, that's what happens when I eat too fast. Face off in the near circle. Buffalo sends it out by the benches, then dumps it in. Near boards, tipped away towards the net. Montreal in the near corner sends it. Not out, though. Shot from the slot. Blocked and sent out by Montreal. 3-on-3 the other way. They dump it in. Buffalo quickly in the near boards. Greenway couldn't get it out, though. Pass to the far circle. Buffalo behind their own net. Pass to the near boards and sent out this time by Greenway. Up ahead, Malenstein took it away into the near corner. He sends it behind the net to McLeod, who sends it right back behind the net. I think it's Greenway behind the net trying to dig it out. So's Carrier for Montreal. Blue line keeper Samuelson shot saved by Dobish. He hangs on at 17:39. Okay, that's got to be the 10th shot for Buffalo. I'm putting it up. All right, is there a...
Gave that contact, but you certainly can't afford to retaliate right there. In the meantime, he was battling Hayden Dooley, and Shane Knighty, he's done a good job of blocking here. Yeah, he's had some key blocks.
Okay. Darren Pang speaking there. Former goalie. Long-time commentator. As we look at Gooley on the bench for Montreal. It'll be a draw between Norris and Suzuki. False start. They kick Norris out. Buffalo wins the draw. Blue line, Samuelson shot. Blocked, I think, into the far boards. Norris kept it in. Maybe, yeah, it was Norris. To the far circle. And Montreal takes it behind their own net. Lost the puck. It's in the far circle now. A shot goes behind the net into the far corner. All right, pass into the far boards. Another shot goes into the near corner. Blue line keeper, I think by Thompson. Benson, far corner, looking. Takes it behind the net. Centered it for Norris. And it looked like Tuck sent one into the near boards. And I can't see who kept it in. Maybe it's Quinn that I thought. Yeah. No, it's Samuelson. It's 23. All right, far boards. A long shot from the point. Blocked. Montreal cannot get it out. Slavkovsky passes to Caulfield. Cross-ice pass. Now they saucer it to the neutral zone. And it's already sent out by Buffalo. Breakaway. Thompson shot. He ran out of real estate. He took a tough angle shot from the far side. He was trying to deke too many times, and he ran out of room and sent a tough angle shot, and Dobish easily saved it. Thompson came out of nowhere, turned on the Jets, tried to get him leaning both, either way, and then just kind of sent a weak shot. I don't know. He just took too long. He had too much lateral speed. I guess he was trying to lift it over the left pad of Dobish and just did not get enough under it. All right, I'm trying to sync my... There we go. 16 minutes remaining in the second. Buffalo from behind their own net sent it up. And icing waved off. Dobson taken away. Buffalo behind the net. Near circle. Thompson again to the far circle. Pass to the near side. Out. Races on. Anderson's going to get there first in the far corner. He sends it behind the Buffalo net. And now Thompson's already back and has it. Thompson passes. And they send it out. Picked up by Deneau. And the Habs, that is Texier, leaves it for the defenseman. And they bring it out. Dump in. Far corner. Montreal looks like it got tipped into the netting no, I think it went into the crowd. 1504. Canadiens. Yep. Let's go Habs. Gracie Dan says hello. Could have ended badly for Montreal. Yeah, Thompson just couldn't lift it. I get now what he was trying to do. He decided to lift it and just could not get under it. But I felt like he just put one too many dekes in, too. All right, face off. False start. And I think Evans just got kicked from the draw for Montreal. It's in the near circle. Could we please get off this behind the net cam? Boston. Boston. Montreal got it out. Or Buffalo got it out. Sorry. See, that's what when they do this stupid behind the net cam, I get all confused on which end of the ice we're on. Montreal at the neutral zone. Dobson dumps it in. It's behind the net into the far corner. Pass to Greenway for the Sabres. He sends a cross-ice pass. Dobson took it away. Dumps it in from in front of the Habs bench into the near corner. Sent around by Demidov. Blue line keeper. Montreal, it's out of the zone. Buffalo gets it back. And Buffalo cleared it, but Carrier at the neutral ice, he turned it over. And that was Doan with a shot that was blocked. Matheson behind the goal, or behind the net. Pass to Evans now. We've played 6 minutes of the second period. Still the same score of 3-2, which was after 1. Up the middle, Norris, a shot too high. Montreal digs it out of the far boards. Buffalo got at least one player change. So did Montreal. Taken away at the neutral ice. Benson with the puck. Far circle. Benson to the far corner. Dug out by Quinn. Quinn brings it to the top of the far circle. Now takes it towards the net. Tried to center for Norris. Norris's shot is blocked by Gallagher. Not Gallagher. Sorry. Matheson. Gallagher was scratched. Near circle. Hellenius, who has a goal tonight for Buffalo. And Quinn turned it over. He got it right back. Sends one towards the net. That is blocked. And Slavkovsky takes it out. Red line. Blue line. Into the far circle. Slavkovsky sends it to the far corner. Hellenius gets there for the Sabres. He skates it out. Pass to Power. Power up the middle. Power to the far circle. Blue line now. Sends one behind the net. 7:41 of offensive zone time to 4 minutes for Montreal. 7:41 for Buffalo. Montreal the other way. Backhander wide. Somebody collided with Luukkonen after that too, after that backhander. Montreal sends it behind the net. And now Buffalo, I think, just iced it at 12:05. So no media timeout just yet. Score Buffalo. Metro. Just almost. Yep. Let's see. That was okay. Doan to Norris. Norris's shot was just high. That one was close. Norris. And then Norris had another opportunity that was, I think, saved. I don't think that was a blocked shot, but shots haven't changed from 13-12. Goal, Montreal, off the draw. We're tied. Anderson with the equalizer just off the faceoff. It happened quickly. 3-3, 11:59. Anderson, his third, a snapshot. So they win the draw. Far circle. Sent to the near side and poked in by Anderson. Great pass. Whoever set him up. Don't know how that got through all that traffic. Right through a Habs player's legs. Zucker let Anderson get right by him. Anderson from Hudson. What a pass by Hudson and Deneau. And what's the discussion? Maybe offside? No, it can't be offside. Maybe maybe interference. Maybe they were thinking about interference, but it's 3-3 and we're not even halfway through the game yet. Unbelievable game. Tuck dumps it in for Buffalo, but Carrier gets it for Montreal and sends it out. Far circle, Anderson takes it behind the net. Anderson back to the blue line for, I think it was Dobson. It's in the near corner. No, it's Carrier. I couldn't see the jersey. Deneau tried to dig it out. Buffalo behind the net. Deneau there again. Centered. That one went over the top of the post. Behind the net again. Thompson finally gets it to neutral ice. And Gooley retreats and picks it up. Up the middle. Demidov gets it back. A shot. He gets the rebound. And it's deflected into the near corner. Demidov with the puck. All right, Montreal trying to keep it in the far boards. Buffalo gets it to the neutral zone. In front of the Sabre bench, Tuck tried to dump it in, but Buffalo trying to get a line change. Montreal, Evans to Newhook, back to Evans, sent it behind the net. Matheson sent it behind the net again from the far boards. Evans sends it up the near boards. Demidov with the puck. Takes a shot from the near circle, saved into the far boards. Greenway saucers it to neutral ice. Taken right up the middle, one-on-one towards the net and behind the net. That was McLeod. Montreal sends it out, the near boards. 10-10 to play in the second. We're almost halfway through regulation. 3-3 the score. Trying to keep it in was Montreal. But Buffalo will try to send it up the far boards. Now we're through half of regulation. Oh, Malenstein with a nice hit for the Sabres. Montreal sends it ahead again. Buffalo, there was a good Montreal hit. That's icing on Buffalo again at 9:43. What a game. Goal, Habs. Yes, they were beautiful. Yeah, it went right through somebody's legs in the crease of Montreal. Ooh, Demidov had a nice shot. That was very close. Demidov had a couple gems. Yep. Yeah, only one. But we still got 9:43 to play in the second. We could still get plenty. Face off. So it was Anderson from Hudson and Deneau. Okay, I just want to make sure. Near boards, battle. Suzuki with Norris. Near corner, Samuelson. Habs get it to Hudson. He cross-ice pass. That shot was wide. Sent up the near boards. Hudson off the far boards. Up ahead. Far circle towards the net. Sent wide. Montreal keeps it in again. Dobson now. Near circle. Pass. Shot from the slot by Suzuki. And a rebound. Sent out. Saucer pass to neutralize. Dobson tips it. Montreal dumps it in. Buffalo back on their heels for a little bit here. Not getting many chances in the O zone and struggling to move it through the zones. That shot was tipped into the netting, and this should be the under, I guess, 10 media timeout. I can't remember if we had the under 14. 15-13 the shots. Montreal 3-3 the score. All right, Anderson's goal off the draw. Happened very quickly. Hudson got it. Hudson took it down, sent it through Deneau's legs, and Anderson tapped it in. So Deneau, let's watch it again. Deneau must have won the draw. Yep, he did. So Deneau wins the draw to Hudson. Hudson takes it down, sends it through Deneau's legs, and Anderson tapped it in. Not sure what Zucker was doing on that play. All right, underway in Dallas. Lynx trail the Wings. They play in College Park Center, Arlington, Texas. Wings 28, Lynx 20. Wings. Wings and Lynx. Dallas 28, Minnesota 20. 9:37 to go in the second, so just underway in the second quarter. Liberty at Portland to take on the Fire in Game 2 tonight on Prime Video. We will have Knights Ducks Game 6 less than an hour and a half from now. Lindy Ruff being interviewed. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot to finish eating this protein bar too. Well, I can't now. Next break. Damn it. Long interview of Ruff. Face off in the far circle in the Buffalo defensive zone. All right, in the far corner, somebody got knocked down for Buffalo. Pass finally to the far circle. Skated out over the red line into the O zone. Zucker with the puck. Yeah, he turned it over. Montreal going the other way. Kirby Doc. Well, and a whistle along the near boards. Not sure what this whistle was for as they hit a commercial. Awesome. I guess my best guess is offsides on Montreal. Shots were just updated too. 16-14. 8:23 to go. Second period. 3-3 the score. It was 3-2 Buffalo after one. Not like 10 minutes and 15 seconds into the game. 5 goals over a span of 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Insane. Yep, it was offsides Montreal. Evans the draw. Wins it for Montreal. They dump it in from the red line. Far circle. Buffalo trying to get it out. Tuck fell down. Thompson gets the puck over the blue. Pass to the red. Byram brings it up. Near circle. Sends it towards the net. Wide. And Dobish had no idea where it was. He was screened and maybe iced, you know, with the skates. Or snowed, whatever you want to call it. And Montreal takes it behind the Buffalo net. They were off camera for a bit. Tapped wide. Whoa. Wait a minute. No. Luukkonen made an unbelievable save there. This could easily be 4-3 with Montreal's first lead. But we've been going Buffalo, Montreal, Buffalo, Montreal, Buffalo, Montreal on the goals. Wow, this was a heck of a save. 7:42, so that must have been the under 14. Now we're taking the under 10. And we just have the under 6 left. Media timeout in the second period. Idiot chant. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that was a great save by Luukkonen. They should show that replay. Okay, I need to eat my protein bar real quick. All right, sorry about that. Excuse me. Yep. Oops. Wings up 34-25. 6:31 to go. Second quarter in Dallas. Yep. I knew you meant great. All right, they updated the shot. 17-14 Montreal. We're just about set to resume. Far face-off circle in the Buffalo zone. Looks like Deneau was already kicked from the draw. Texier wins it again for Montreal. 20-12 now on face-offs. Canadiens. Shot from the far circle. Rebound sent wide from the slot. Hudson near boards. Turns around. Passes to the far circle. Shot by Anderson. Blocked. Buffalo sends it to the neutralized. Dobson already has it. Dobson carries it in. Shot from the far circle. Glove save Luukkonen. Boy, Luukkonen's really keeping them in this game because Montreal has dominated this second period. I know. Yeah, I know. It feels like this could have been a Montreal lead a few times over already. That was a great shot by Deneau. Luukkonen just barely got a piece of it. All right. Face off in the far circle again. Oh, great. Wonderful behind the net cam. No idea what this whistle was for. Assuming it was offsides Montreal, but we're on the behind the net cam for... No, we got a penalty. High sticking on Slavkovsky. First penalty of the game. Buffalo heads to the power play in a 3-3 game. 18-14 the shots. Oh, dear. It barely tapped him on the top of the helmet, I guess. I mean, by the letter of the law, technically. I guess. Yeah. Well, it wasn't a Habs penalty. It wasn't a Habs flop. It was a Buffalo flop. He barely tapped the top of his helmet. Sent down the length of the ice. Buffalo 2 for 4 in game 4. Buffalo's power play is 31.2%. Montreal PK is like 60 something, 66, 68. Near corner, behind the net. And Montreal cleared it again. Luukkonen gets it to Dahlin, who brings it up the far side. Over the red line. Pass into the far boards. Dahlin tried to center it. It's tapped into the far corner by Gooley. Now the near corner. Thompson with the puck in the near corner. Back to Samuelson. No, Quinn, pardon me. Quinn to the point. Now Thompson with the puck. It'd be nice if they keyed the names, but of course TNT doesn't do the extra stuff. Thompson down low. Quinn sent it wide. It's Shen out there, I think. No, it's got to be Norris. Never mind. Dahlin's the only defenseman out there. It's either Norris or Benson. Near circle Thompson. Dahlin back to Thompson. That shot is blocked and Montreal clears it. 20 seconds to go on the Buffalo power play. 5:20 to play in the second. 10 seconds on the Sabre power play. Skated in by McLeod. Shot tipped to the side of the net and Montreal cleared it. That'll do it. We're back to 5-on-5. No shots on goal during. Oh, maybe they got one. Okay, they must have been credited with one shot on goal. Malenstein. Nope, that's Power who sent it wide. Kept in at the blue line by Zucker. 0 for 1, one shot. Yeah. First power play by either team. First penalty. Power centers it. Zucker's shot. Dobich has it and pushing and shoving between Krebs and I think it's Dobson. And maybe we've got, I thought we already had the under 6 media timeout. Oh, man. They sent one, and I think it hit the skate of Benson and went wide. It wasn't wide by much. I guess this is the under 6. Yep, 9 more. Thank you, Ricky. We're at 31. Hey, we finally got to 30, so thank you. Thank you. Well, it was a penalty. It was high sticking on Slavkovsky. Yeah, he tapped him on the top of the helmet, but I mean, I guess technically that's high sticking. It just, I don't know. He tapped him on the top of the helmet just a little bit. The Sabre player, if you want to talk about flopping, the Sabre player was sure to flip his head back like he was shot by a sniper. But I don't know. If you're talking about that Thompson penalty, that's on Thompson. You can't cross-check somebody in the back with both hands and not expect the refs to call it. Maybe they could have called whatever you call it, unsportsmanlike conduct or, diving or what. I forgot what the correct term is, but Thompson can't make that mistake. Yeah, just barely tapped the top of the helmet, not much. Who? Slavkovsky? Yeah. Well, Buffalo did nothing on the power play. Yeah. No, I'm not complaining. I understand that's by the letter of the law. I just, let's not get into calling flopping when the Sabres do the exact same thing. So, and I'm rooting for the Sabres too. Blue line, Benson shot. Well, he gets it back. Again blocked. He sends it behind the net. Near boards sent around behind the net. Okay, nobody got the puck. It was laying in the corner for a while till Slavkovsky went over to get it. Everybody was watching the battle behind the net, and the puck just leaked out into the near corner, and it just sat there. It's just strange to see. All right, Montreal dumped it in. Buffalo sends it out, and Buffalo, did not ice it. I guess it was tipped. Under 4 to play in the third. Towards the net for Montreal. I think it went 5-hole past Luukkonen, and the Montreal Canadiens have their first lead of the game. Oh boy. What was that, Luukkonen? Oh man. That looked like a soft goal. Oh, yeah, may have been tipped in. I don't know if it was going in for sure. I think Evans may have tapped it in. Yeah, it was laying on, they said Demidov, but I think Evans tapped this in. I don't see how that's Demidov's goal. Montreal with their first lead. Come on, Buffalo, for the love of God. 3:33 to go in the second. Dumped in. Dobish passes. Montreal sends it out. You had a feeling it was going to go that way. Montreal has definitely dominated this second period. Buffalo just, I don't know, looking lost out there. Far circle, turned it over again. Montreal sends it out, races on, but picked up in the near corner. They beat out the icing. Texier sends it around. Under 3 to go in the second, pardon me. Near circle, Evans to the blue line. Evans, again, near boards. Carrier sends it. Near circle. Demidov. And a whistle. 2:37. Penalty. Thompson. Cross-checking on Tage Thompson. Oh, boy. Buffalo can't afford a goal here with 2:37 to go in the second. They took a shot away from Buffalo, in fact. Oh, no, 19-16. I thought they had 17. Yep, nearly. That was like a cross-check in the neck and face. That was a dumb penalty by Tage Thompson again. One of your best players just off his game tonight. Near circle. Slavkovsky centered it. Suzuki buried it, and it's 5-3 from the near circle. Montreal with a 5-3 lead, and look out. 3 straight Habs goals. Dumb penalty by Thompson, and it cost him. Thompson without a point tonight, by the way, too. Okay, wait, what? Okay, Anderson did get the other goal. Jake Evans, what? Or is that... No, that's the last goal. It's 5-3. They haven't... Now we get it. Suzuki. Okay, it was Suzuki. That's what I thought. All right, this was hard to see. Again, Luukkonen beat 5-hole. Get the pads down, Luukkonen. What are you doing, buddy? Might be time to pull Luukkonen. Go back to Lion. 5 goals, and we're not even done with the second period. So redemption for Dobish, and now Luukkonen falling asleep out there, apparently. Montreal dumps it in. Near corner. Near circle, or near sent out by Buffalo. Hellenius passed. They tried to get it back to him. Near, or far corner, pardon me. Slavkovsky took it away. They pass it. 2-on-2 the other way. Crossover. Suzuki. Near circle. Sends it behind the net. Caulfield tipped it back to Suzuki in the near corner. Suzuki sends it behind the net. Slavkovsky trying to dig it out. Buffalo gets it. Finally, a pass to the neutral zone. Byram up ahead into the O-zone. Tuck. His pass knocked out by Montreal immediately. Krebs with the puck. Near circle. Sent around to Tuck. 1 minute remaining, second period. Shot was blocked. Montreal sends it out. But on net, so no icing. Under 50 seconds to go. Second period. 3 straight goals by the Habs, all in the second period. So this game has done quite the turnaround. 30 seconds to go. Puck being battled for in the far corner. Buffalo tried to get it to Doan, but Montreal takes it to the neutral ice. 20 seconds to go. Suzuki pass to Demidov. Maybe that was a pass to Newhook. Buffalo going the other way. Pass to Samuelson. He dumps it in. Behind the net. 2 seconds. 1 second. That'll do it. We have played 2 periods. 3 straight goals by the Canadiens. They take a 5-3 lead into the final 20 minutes. As both teams head to the locker room. Buffalo in some trouble here. They may be forced to try to go on the road and force a game 7. Still a long way to go. Still could get 2, 3, couple 2, 3 in the third. We'll take it. Yeah. I don't know. Luukkonen, that last goal, I don't know. Last 2 goals were kind of soft. I'm thinking, I don't know. If I'm Lindy Ruff, do you go back to Lyon? I'm thinking maybe you should. Yeah, he just cross-checked a dude, like, at best in the neck, and it came up high in the face, and then that cost him a power play goal. It's ridiculous. Yep. Yes, sorry, Suzuki. So they did change that goal to Evans. That's what I thought. I was like, there's no way Demidov gets credit for that goal. Oh, have a good night, Metro. Thank you. Yep. So the Thompson penalty happened at 17:23. The goal on the power play was 10 seconds later. So I think, yeah, we'll do all 3 Montreal goals. I don't know. Yeah, the defense, they just cannot. They're having trouble transitioning zone to zone. They get it to neutral ice and almost nothing else. If they get it to the O-zone, they immediately turn it over, or the shot is blocked, or the pass is tipped out to the neutral ice. It's been very frustrating. Hopefully things open up and they change stuff for the third. 7 now. Thank you, Ricky. We're up to 33. Thanks, everybody. Yep, 3 goals. I'm thinking they should go back to Lyon. If I'm Lindy Ruff, I think I go back to Lyon. That last one was not good. Last two, I think, really weren't good by Luukkonen. All right, we'll start off with Josh Anderson's goal. Right after I burp, excuse me. All right, off a face-off, back to Hudson. We did show this one. Hudson sent it through Deneau's legs, and Anderson buried it. We'll do it one more time. So Deneau won the draw. Hudson skated it in, passed it through Deneau's legs, and Anderson tapped it in. Nothing, and not blaming Luukkonen for that, but the last two goals by Evans and Suzuki were pretty bad. All right, Dobson takes it behind the net, sends it up ahead to Newhook in the near boards. Demidov gets it, sends a shot, and then Evans tapped it in because the puck was about to stop on the goal line before Sabre could get there to clear it out. So that went 5-hole, and then I believe this one for sure did. Off the faceoff win, Hudson down to Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky sends it to Suzuki, who buried it under the right pad. So 5-3 Montreal, 22-16 shots Montreal. Thank you. 5 more likes for 40. We got 35 now. Thanks to Ricky and Kieran. I did not type Buffalo right, did I? I doubled the L instead of the F. It was Buffalo. All right, we'll go through the numbers in a minute. Hold on, typing in Twitch chat. All right, sorry. It's hard to talk and type at the same time. Yes. Kings fan first, Sabres fan second, Habs fan third. But yeah. Whoever wins the East, I want to win the whole thing, preferably the winner of this series. Hoping for Buffalo. All right. Please, if you haven't already, do me a favor. Hit the like button on this video if you're enjoying the live stream. Thank you if you already did. Hit the subscribe button as well. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. We finally got to 60 followers on Twitch. Thank you so much. If you happen to have a Twitch account, follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's all free. It's the same stream there. It is faster though and commercial free there. I'm gonna take a break in a minute, but yeah, I'll talk to you. All right, quickly let me catch up on these numbers, and then I'll catch up on the chat, and then I'll take a break. So they just added a Montreal shot. So Montreal leads the score 5-3. It's 23-16 Montreal shots. Also face-offs 24-14 Montreal. 1-for-1 Montreal power play, 0-for-1 Buffalo. First two penalties of the game happened more than halfway through the second period. Slavkovsky, high stick, Tage Thompson, cross-checking. What are they showing? I don't know what they're showing before a face-off. Hits are 17-16 Buffalo. Block shots 14-8 Montreal. Giveaways 11-9 Montreal. Takeaways 3-3. Still 3 games in progress in baseball. No score, Phillies, Red Sox, bottom 7. In Atlanta, Cubs 1, Braves 0, bottom 6. Braves with a runner at first, 2 out. In Chicago, the White Sox lead the Royals 4-1, bottom 4. Runner at third, 2 down. In WNBA, at half, Wings 48, Lynx 40. Liberty Fire yet to play tonight. All right. 3 more. Thank you. We are at, thanks Kieran, thanks Ricky. We are at 37 likes. I appreciate you all. Reminds me of when I was in 8th grade and I saw someone misspell tobacco as tobacco. Tobacco. I know I misspelled Buffalo. I had Buffallo. Buffalo. It was weird. Yep, random. That is correct. Yes. If not for Buffalo, I'm with you. Kings first. I adopted Buffalo this year. They're fun to watch. Then I'm rooting for all the Canadian teams. You know, doesn't matter which one. Canadians. Montreal is a great team. Just a fun team to watch. Edmonton, if they could ever get a goalie, but we'll go with anybody. But I hear you. I'm in the Chicago suburbs, and I'm not one of those Americans saying keep the cup in the U.S. It's long overdue for a Canadian team to win it. Oh, forgot I need water. Oh, okay. Thank you. So we won't be doing a Sunday start scenarios. Thank you. Yeah, this came out probably before the game. All right. Wow, the East could start Tuesday. If it's Montreal, holy cow, they have like no rest. Holy cow. Yeah. Wait, there's 2 different scenarios. If it's decided in 6, it's Tuesday. If it's decided in 7, it's Thursday for the East. Now the West will be Wednesday regardless. Okay, so there might be, so that sounds like no hockey Sunday. Yeah, no hockey Friday, tomorrow. But 1, potential 2, Saturday. So no hockey Sunday. Just 1 potential Monday, and then no hockey Tuesday. Well, no. There could be hockey Tuesday if whoever wins this game tonight wins on Saturday. That's the only way there's hockey Tuesday. We could have then hockey. There's going to be hockey Wednesday. So we might be off Sunday, Tuesday for sure. Maybe Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So conference finals will start Potentially Tuesday, but if not, for sure Wednesday, Thursday, every other day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yep. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So that sounds like the last doubleheader is either tonight or on Saturday. And that's an afternoon, evening. This is the last evening doubleheader of the 2025-2026 season. All right, yeah, thanks for the heads up. Yep. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Charles, 4 of the 5 assists. Yeah, good point. I know. What's Thompson doing tonight? Yeah, I don't know. That second period was very strange. Very strange. Right, right. Yeah, no, I'm just rooting for the underdogs. It's not a Canadian US thing to me. For me, I'm rooting for the underdogs. You know, Canada's been the underdog for 30 years or more. So, yeah. But yeah, no, I understand. If you want to say yeah cuz it's their game, I get it. That's totally fine. Well, Carolina's never won it, have they? Carolina's never won the cup. Yeah, I'm definitely tired of Florida, the Panthers, Tampa. Yeah, too. Washington, they won one. I just can't stand Tom Wilson. That's why I don't like Washington. I like Ovechkin, but nope. Holy cow! No. 40, 40. We're at 39, so 40. Gotcha. I know this stinks. Would love to. Oh yeah, we should probably put that one up too, right? I can do that. Oh, it's the PDWHL. That's right. English. All right, we'll put that up. Just underway in the third. Ottawa Charge lead the Montreal Victory. 1-0, 19:18 to go in the third. The goal. I hate this scorer page. It's like the AHL. It's brutal. Rebecca Leslie, no assisters. Her second of the playoffs for the Charge at 16:56 into the second. Wait, they won in 2006? I don't know. See, my hockey knowledge is not what it should be. Okay. Well, still, that's a long. It's not like they win it all the time. All right, I guess we'll leave it like that. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so I didn't know. It's just one. Hello, Randy. Hey, Swaggy, what's up? Wait, welcome back. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll just skip the music. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Ow. All right, YouTube live control panel. Stop yelling at me. I muted the mic. I'm aware. Yeah, so by that token, if you're talking about teams that have won the cup, Colorado just won it in 2022. They did switch to Lion in goal. Yep, I just saw you put that in. What's up, Swaggy? Thanks for being here. All right, Dobish and Lion are your goaltenders. We're underway. Dumped in. Buffalo in blue, left to right. Habs in white, right to left. Habs have it in the O zone. Sent behind the net. And sent out by Doan. Far circle. Shot from the far circle. Too far, or too high or wide. Buffalo in the near circle. Benson shot. Deflected right outside the crease. Shot. Blocked. Hudson down. Shot. Oh, I thought they scored too. The fans did. Too high again by Buffalo. They pick up a couple shots, but have nothing to show for it in the early going. Slavkovsky the other way. That one was too high. And Buffalo counters and dumps it in. Dobish gloved it and held on at 19:02. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well. Thanks, Swaggy, for returning. It was good to talk to you during Tigers. Who was it? Mets. Oh, Slavkovsky just hit the post. He had Lion beat. He hit the left post. Yep. Lion in. Yep. Randy rooting. Oh, Sabres colors. Okay, yeah, the first one was all white. This is Sabres colors. Gotcha. All right, sent out by Buffalo, but taken away by Matheson. They go the other way. Far boards. Buffalo got it to neutralize. They're getting a couple changes. So was Montreal. Taken by Matheson again. And Matheson sends it to the far boards. Dumped in. Nope. Whistle. What's the time? You took your score bug down. 18. Yeah, I don't know the time. Oh, I thought I highlighted. Yep. All right, what's the time? You took your score bug down. Come on, TNT. It is 18:20. Okay, we're right. Face off. Buffalo takes it out of their own zone, over the red line. Dump in on net, actually. Glove save. Dobish, he hangs on at 18:10. And first shot on goal there for Montreal in the third. Come on, Buffalo. You don't want to have to win on the road in Game 6 just to force a Game 7. Yeah, I'm rooting for Buffalo. But whoever wins, I want to win the cup, though. Because I do like Montreal, but I'm rooting Buffalo first. Face off. And far circle back to the blue line. Near circle shot. Rebound to the far boards. Sent out. Montreal 2-on-2. Towards the net. Kapanen went down. And we have a penalty probably on Buffalo at 17:51. Dahlin the penalty. Cross-checking on Dahlin, and Montreal heads to the power play. Rutrow, Raggy. 24-20 are your shots. Yep. He hit him, and that's why Demidov crashed into Lyon. Wait, no, that wasn't Demidov. That was Kapanen, I think. Right? No, Kapanen's scratched, so it was Demidov. I forgot Kapanen was scratched. All right, Buffalo to the PK. Already somebody got kicked out of the draw. Slavkovsky's in against Greenway. I didn't realize Greenway was on the PK. Malenstein got the pass and sent it down the length of the ice. Dobish taps it. Hudson has it. Hudson to Anderson. Brought up by Suzuki. Near boards. Back to the blue line. Who's out there? Must be Hudson. Back to the point for Hudson. Near circle. Hudson at the blue line. Suzuki near side. To the near corner for Caulfield. Caulfield back to Hudson. Hudson shot too high. Rebound kept in by Demidov. Demidov to the far side. Into the far corner. Right up the middle. Shot wide. Kept in by Demidov. Man, it's a long possession. Halfway through the power play. Hudson gets the ball. Puck. Sorry, not the ball. Hudson passes. It's tipped to him at the blue line. He kept it in, but Buffalo turned it over. Demidov shot and a goal. It's 6-3. Good Lord. What is going on? That might be it. Power play goal. So switching to Lyon did nothing. Power play goal, 6-3. Slavkovsky to the point. Demidov ripped it glove side high under the bar. 6-3. Lyon was screened. Yeah, he never saw it. There was a screen. 16:28 to go. 6-3. 5 straight goals by 4 straight goals by Buffalo. By Montreal. Good Lord. All right, red line, Montreal. All right, we should have been doing this earlier. Sorry about that. Should have switched the sign, too. All right, blue line, keeper. Sent towards the net, into the near boards. Under 16 minutes to go. Oh, Buffalo, what are we doing? Laying an egg at home after an early 3-2 lead. Offense is completely shut down. Defense is completely fallen asleep. And at the red line, dumped in. Dahling sends it behind his net. Up to the near boards. And a drop pass. Tuck sends one. Tipped away. Montreal tips it at the neutral zone. And McLeod takes it in front of his own net. Passes. Sent ahead. Into the far corner. Buffalo behind the net. Pass behind the net. Shot by Thompson. Frozen puck by Dobish. 14:59. And the whistle. Oh, boy. So hard to explain just what happened here. This is insane. Yeah, Demidov was calling for it. Why have we stopped the video? Malenstein couldn't get there in time to block it. First career postseason goal for Demidov from Slavkovsky and Suzuki. Oh, man. Sent out by Buffalo all the way, but not icing. Near corner. Norris trying to dig it. Sent to the blue line. Power kept it in. Montreal the other way. 2-on-2. 3-on-3. Newhook taps it. And Buffalo takes it away. Byram passes. Off the near boards. Sent ahead. Demidov. 3 assists for the Slavinator tonight. Demidov to the far circle. That shot was high. Rebound in the near circle. Near boards. They're digging it out. Do I have to turn the sweatshirt inside out? I don't know. Is there anything on the other side? I don't think you'll even see the patch. Yeah. All right. Sent to the far corner. Neutral ice. Looks like I got tipped into the benches at 13:47. Demidov. I don't know if he was getting skate repair or if he was injured. I don't know. Maybe just exhausted. That was a heat-seeking missile, though, that he sent. That was a high-riser. Under 14, media timeout. Things looking dire for the Sabres in Buffalo in Game 5. On Buffalo. Yeah, I'm hoping for the Buffalo, but yeah, Demidov, that was a shot. That was a heck of a shot. Yeah, let's get to it. No, power play goal. Sorry, my system puts the penalized player and his time ticking down, and it'll say 5-on-4. So 5 for Montreal, 4. Yeah, sorry. I know my scoreboard is confusing. Yep. Yeah, that's been the trouble since the second period. They cannot clear it out of their zone. When they clear it out of the zone, they can't get it out of the neutral zone. When they do get it in the O zone, it's either immediately a blocked shot or sent out on a tip pass by Montreal. Okay, Randy. I don't understand that. Please stay tuned. I'm sorry I highlighted that. Yep, 40 likes. That's huge. All right, real quick, let's do the visualizer. Demidov so Demidov at the blue line to Hudson over to Suzuki to Slavkovsky, and then Demidov ripped it under the bar as Malenstein couldn't get there in time, and Lyon was screened on the play. Yeah, get something going. You got to have something to build on the road in Game 6. I mean, you need a goal here at least. I mean, even if it's only 6-4, something to work on for next game or build on. Neutral zone, Montreal with the puck. They have scored 4 straight after being down 3-2 after 1. 3 in the second, 1 in the third. Dobish. Now the Habs send it out. Near boards. Pass to the far circle. Sent ahead by Buffalo. Thompson dumps it in. I guess they're heading for a line change. Gooley behind his own net. Gooley pass. Far boards. Dump in. To the near side. Sent out. Buffalo far circle shot wide into the near boards. They just can't get them on target either, or everything's getting blocked. Far circle pass. Bolduc near circle centering. Buffalo near circle. That is Norris. He gets taken down. Byram to the blue line. Pass to Power. Shot. Save and frozen puck by Dobish at 12-16. Yeah, I don't know. This has been shocking. They looked so bad in the second. I just can't. And then it's just carried into the third. I mean, to be fair, they did dominate early in the third, but just couldn't keep it up. And man, if it could still be 5-3, there's still a fighting chance. But every second that ticks away makes it that much more difficult, you know? Off the draw, they sent it behind the net. Yeah, 9:50 Eastern or 8:50 Central confirmed for Knights Ducks puck drop. So in theory, we should have time to get there on time, but we'll see. Sent out by Montreal. Buffalo takes it in the far corner. Dahlin's pass ahead. Skated up by Quinn. No, maybe not. Maybe that was Samuelson. Right in front of the box. Pass to the far side. Both teams getting line changes. Dahlin gets the puck. He'll head for a line change. Back to a defenseman. Actually, no, that was Hellenius, a forward. Buffalo struggling to get the puck in at the red line. Finally skated in to the point. To the far circle. I can't see who that is. Loose in front of the crease, and the Habs cleared it to the near boards, but Hellenius has it for the Sabres. Shot saved. Near circle. Shot by Byram, and glove save and held on by Dobish, and then we had some pushing and shoving at 10:58. 10:58 to play in the third. A couple more shots for Buffalo added. Let's see. Dobish was screened. There was a lot of traffic. Kick save on that one. Rebound. And then he got the rebound shot. Then he threw an elbow into somebody for Buffalo. Yeah, he threw the blocker into Tuck. And no call. Tuck wasn't in the crease, so I don't know what Dobish's problem was, to be honest. Behind the net. After the draw when Matheson sent it out. Let's see, who has that? I think that's Luke Shen. It's hard to see 5. Pass to the red line. Return pass to the near side. Doan sends one. It's blocked. Rebound in the crease. Battle for the puck. Another shot blocked. Rebound sent wide into the far corner. Behind the net for Benson. Pass. Another shot into the near corner. And Samuelson couldn't get to it. Montreal sends it out. Samuelson passes probably to Dahlin. Dahlin pass to the near side. Quinn with a shot, glove save, or save frozen or held on there by Dobish at 9:54. Should be the under 10 media timeout. All right, let's check out scores going on elsewhere. 26-25 the shot, 6-3 the score. Demidov's power play goals, the only tally here in the third period so far. Oh, the Montreal victory tied it up. 7:15 to go in the third. Ottawa and Montreal tied in game 1 of the PWHL Best of 5 finals. They play on the 14th tonight, 16th, 18th, 20th. Abby Roque, or Roque, Roque, from Matavi and Nadia Matavi and Laura Stacy. First goal, I guess, of the playoffs for Abby at 12-12 of the third. So good night for Montreal hockey. Wings up 62-57 on the Lynx. Still 3:21 to play in the third in that one. Habs pouring it on. Yep, four straight goals. Power play goal. Sox up on the Royals 5-1, bottom of 6. Cubs up 2-0 on the Braves. Bottom 8th. Phillies 3-0 over the Sox, Red Sox in the bottom of the 8th. Rock? Okay, thanks. Abby Rock, R-O-Q-U-E. Ah, that would make more sense, wouldn't it? Instead of Roke or Roku. All right, we're back underway. 9:48. Thanks, McKay. Under 9:45. Yeah, well, Sabres on the back, trying to change their look. Yeah. Sox, Red Sox are losing in Boston. Montreal in the ozone. Shot in traffic. Where's the puck? Somebody's down for Montreal. Power in front of the crease. Decked him, I believe. 9:25. Power went down. I don't know. Oof. He hit the boards very hard. Oh, no. Power's heading to the locker room. Just continues to go bad for Buffalo. That said, I think you got to go with Lion for Game 6 after that mess tonight. Performance by Luukkonen. The last two, the fourth and fifth goal were soft, I thought. All right, Buffalo cannot keep it in. Samuelson did not pinch along the boards. They're just having trouble with basic fundamentals right now. It's like they've completely shut down and given up on this game. I mean, you don't want to say that, but it just looks like it. Far circle pass, Dahlin. He's got Kirby Doc on him. Doc trying to take it away. The Habs send it behind the net. Hudson sends it back to the far boards. Saucer pass to neutral ice. Veleno gets it. Veleno skates it in. Veleno sends it behind the net. Excuse me. Montreal will dump it in. They'll have to tag up. Probably getting a line change. Actually, they just flipped the shots the other way. It's 27-26 Buffalo. Shot by Dahlin. I think that hit the left post. Back to the, let's see, at the point, shot blocked into the netting. 8:04 shots are now 28-26. I wish they had that technology where I know it's coming, where you can mute the announcers, because then at least I could listen and hear if the puck hits the post or not. That'd be so awesome. I guess I should maybe listen in one ear, but okay, it looks like Power is back on the bench. He kind of slipped on his own and then crashed like feet first into the boards. Must be a lower body injury. He's got 1 assist tonight. He's back on the bench, but don't know if he's coming back in. Taken out by the Habs. Anderson sent it off the far boards. Buffalo has less than 8 minutes to try and get 3 goals here. Thompson to the near corner. Sent out. Now back to Luke Shen. He gets the pass back. Shen sent it to Thompson, who dumped it in behind the net. Matheson takes it to the far corner. Buffalo gets it back. Blue line, keeper. Backhander, saved behind the net. Near corner. Pass, Montreal. Well, Texier couldn't get it. Kept in by Krebs, sent behind the net. Quinn couldn't get there. Montreal has it. 7 minutes left. Matheson just circling around the net. Carrier sends it around the far boards in front of the Montreal bench. Montreal gets it right back, sent it on net. Lyon saves it and holds on, or is just a puck coming towards the net. Lyon in relief of the starter, Luukkonen. He's played the third and given up a goal of his own, but on the power play. Dodgers in 42 minutes. Yes, yes. Who, Luukkonen? I don't know. I would go to Lyon. The last 2 goals were very soft. Yeah, I know. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, once it became 6-3, that pretty much was an insurmountable lead, and Buffalo's effort has definitely waned some, I'd say. Shot from the near circle, tipped into the netting above the glass. Another whistle at 6:29. Well, Buffalo will have another chance Saturday night in Montreal, 8 Eastern. Just crazy. 7 Central for that one. Lyon has been pulled. Empty net for Buffalo. The face-off is in the near corner in Montreal zone. Face-off taken behind the net. Carrier. Well, they can't even keep it in. They're going to have to hustle. And Samuelson saved it in the crease. Samuelson passed to Thompson. Thompson avoids a couple Canadians, sends it around to the far corner. Norris digging it out of the corner. Montreal sends it. Nope, not out yet. Near board. Oh, that was a high stick. Where's the call? Thompson got a stick sandwich from Deneau and no call. Wow. I don't know how the ref could have possibly missed that. And that did not look like, embellishment or, snapping the head back on a tap. That looked like a full-on high stick that was completely missed. Another shot and another save by Dobish. They completely missed that. We got the under 6 media timeout, and we hope to get may have to join Ducks Knights already in progress, depending on how this one goes. It was 6.5 just to try something, just to try to get a goal. I hear you. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. It was already 6 minutes. It was 6.5 when they pulled him. I think it was 6:29 when they pulled him. I believe. I mean, I could confirm it in the play-by-play. Oh, Ottawa got a goal. 1:02 to go in the third. Who was this? Rebecca Leslie's second of the game from Sarah Wozniewicz. We'll go Wozniewicz. Rebecca Leslie's third of the playoffs, second of the game, 15:56. Charge lead. 6:07? No, I mean, Wings up 70-68 through 3 quarters. No, I was right. 6:29. I told you. There's no 34 on the right side. It was 6:29. I was right. It was 6:29. 6:29 to go. The Sabres pull the goalie. Now there's 5:37 to go. Back underway. Blue line keeper. Wait, did they put him back in? No. Just TNT decided not to put empty net up. Pfft, so stupid. They are so horrible. Now they got the empty net thing, but a little late, guys. Behind the net, Quinn trying to get to it. So is Zucker in the far corner. Montreal saucers it to neutralize. We have just over 5 minutes remaining. 33-26 the shots, Buffalo. 30 saves for Dobish tonight. After a rough start, and there was talk of him getting pulled 10 minutes into the game. Shot was wide again. I think that was Tuck. Blue line keeper to the near side. Pass. McLeod sent it to the far circle. Montreal cleared it just wide. So icing called at 4:32. Crap. These icings are going to make this game grind to a halt. It definitely was 6:29. It was not 6:07. Yep. Me too. Oh, okay. Thanks, Yin Yang. I could pin it too. Maybe that'll keep it visible. All right. Near side. Montreal already cleared it. And another. Nope. No icing this time. 4:20 to play. Shot by Thompson. Wide again. Sent behind the net. Benson. Montreal clears it. This one is wide, and this will be icing. Okay, stop icing the puck, Montreal. You don't even need the damn empty netter. Just stop, please. This is going to drag this game out unnecessarily. 4:04 to go. Face off in the far circle. Blue line keeper pass to Dahlin near side. Dahlin to the far circle. Byram down low. McLeod taken behind the net by Zucker. Pass to the near side. Near corner. Tuck sends one to the far circle. I think Dahlin passed it. Far circle. Montreal gets it to the neutral zone and sends it wide again. 3:28. Another icing. Come on, Montreal. Yep. Last evening doubleheader. If the Ducks win tonight, we got an afternoon and evening doubleheader on Saturday. We might have a penalty coming. They're discussing it. Great.
Zucker, as he goes to the penalty box.
I guess it's on Zucker.
Play down low to Quinn. There's a little shove push right there. And that's going to be the call by the referee. Then after the play, you can see the black right.
Whoa.
Fire went into Anderson. Anderson pushed him back.
Anderson slashed. Yeah, Hudson definitely got a penalty, but Anderson slashed as well.
Montreal's going to get another on the play. Montreal 48, minor penalty cross-checking. Montreal 17, minor penalty slash.
They got them both.
Penalty number 6, minor penalty cross-checking.
Okay, it's 5-on-4 though. So there was 2 for Montreal, 1 for Buffalo, so that means 5-on-4. We'll put Hudson in the box. Anderson slashed, otherwise it would have been a 4-on-4. So Buffalo to the power play. Hudson had a cross check. I didn't see what Buffalo got called for, and then Anderson slashed. Yeah, it was Byram. Yeah, we already knew Hudson cross-checking. We knew Anderson slashing. I didn't hear what Byram had. Yeah, this game is dragging out. These icings by Montreal is killing it, too. So it is 5-on-4. Byram in the box. Why is TNT saying full strength? It's a Buffalo power play. Oh, my God, they're so dumb. Yeah, Buffalo power. They finally got it right. And they have the goalie pulled. Yeah, come on. Just get this game over with. If they score, it's one thing, but... All right, blue line keeper. Pass to... I think it's Quinn. Dahlin's out there. He should be the only defenseman. So it is Quinn. Quinn centered it. It went off of Norris's stick. Now Montreal can clear it, though, without worrying about icing. So hopefully that'll get the clock rolling. 3 minutes to go. I mean, you just don't want anybody to get hurt. You know, you already saw Power get injured. Hopefully he's okay. He came back to the bench, but I can't say that he's been out there again. All right, Buffalo in the near circle. Benson back to Quinn to the side of the net. Pass into the far boards. Far corner. Far circle towards the net. Side of the net. In the crease. Net nearly got knocked off the pegs. Montreal sends it out. And it's going to be wide of the net. Oh, Norris just leveled Evans. How was that not a penalty on Buffalo? That looked like a cross check. And then it's going to erupt here. Frozen puck by Dobish as Dahlin was getting pushed. Benson just punched Newhook. Newhook punched him back. Benson without his helmet. And yes, sorry, Buffalo. I mean, too little, too late here. The horse is out of the barn. No reason to close the gate now. I mean, you guys are going to lose and you're going to be down in this series. And you're going to have to travel on the road to potentially force a game 6. So Evans had knocked Benson's gone. He's heading to the locker room. Evans had knocked down Norris, then Norris paid him back, and that's what TNT showed. I have no idea what the strength is going to be. It's probably going to all be coincidental, if I had to guess. No clue what they've actually called. All right, misconduct for Newhook, misconduct for Benson. That's why they're gone. So 2:10 to play, still a Buffalo power play. Oh, and Dobish slashed Dahlin on the left knee. No wonder. Well, I understand why Dahlin was hot. Face-off, far corner, sent around, near boards. Just over 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remaining. Okay, Power, I think, is out there now. I think that's him in the far side. Power shot wide, unless it's still Dahlin. No, it's Power, so Power must be okay. Power passes, far circle shot, wide behind the net. Sent to the blue line. 90 seconds to play. Far circle. Power shot wide. Sent from the blue line. Montreal sends it off the far boards, and Hellenius gets back in time. And now it's taken behind the net by and dumped in by the Sabres. Under a minute to go. Montreal cleared it. Shoot. Now it could be icing because the power play is over. In the near circle, Quinn behind the net. Quinn to the far circle. Pass gets away. Kept in. And sent by Darlene. And, crap, wide of the net. Please don't be icing. Good, they let him play. Under 30 seconds to go. To the near corner. 15 seconds to play. Shen sends a shot. Deflected. To the blue line. 7 seconds, please. No, it got tipped into the crowd at 7.5. Darn it, I thought we were in the clear. All right, I'm not going to be able to catch up on the chat. We got a sin bin TNT rant. Yes, always. Yep. Getting ugly. Yep. Yeah, that was a bad slash by Dobish on Darlene's knee. I don't appreciate that. Again, Dobish is the one that slashed Darlene on the knee. It's a little of both. Yeah. All right, finally, 2 seconds. 1 second. That's it. Let's see if there's any shenanigans after the final whistle. Greenway trying to get to Evans. No, to Doc. All right, Montreal leads 3-2. Nope, now it's erupted. Everybody's involved. Oh, boy. I'm wondering if we're going to get any suspensions. Malenstein getting held by Doc. Gooley's helmet off. Veleno tying up Samuelson. Bolduc trying to square off. He's punching Krebs. They just don't have enough officials to try and break this up. Finally, I don't know where the other linesman was. The other linesman was missing. All right, I got to end it. We're not saying Buffalo plays dirty. Montreal, Dobish slashed him on the knee. It was equal sides. I beg to differ. All right, that's going to have to do it for this one. It looks like they finally... I got to get going. The next game's starting in less than 2 minutes. Sinbin Stream signing out. Hope to see you in the next one. If not, we'll see you soon. Until then, take care. Have a great night. Good night and bye-bye for now.